I keep all sorts of Transformers history, not only in my head, but also in physical form here in the closet. So let's take a look at one of those pieces. Welcome to the Infinity Closet. I am Peter, and today we're going to talk briefly about one of my favorite pieces. It's my centerpiece for my Transformers Marvel UK collection, in addition to all the comic books I have. Today we're going to talk about my letter from Dreadwind. Up for discussion today is this. It's a letter from Dreadwind sent to a child by the editors at Marvel UK. Now, before we can get into the details on what's happening there, and a closer look at it, we need to go and have a little bit of background explanation as to what's going on with the Marvel UK Transformers comic. The Transformers comic by Marvel UK was 332 issues, and while it did reprint most of the US Transformers comics, it also wrote a great deal of other material that wove in between the issues and in between the panels in some cases of the US stories. So the fans in the UK were treated to a much richer experience with a lot more characters, a lot more things going on than we got in the United States. That extra experience that UK fans got in the bulk of the Transformers comic extended to the letters page. The letters were, after a 20 or so issue section where they were answered kind of by nobody, no one character. Following that, the letters were answered by a Transformers character. Initially, they were answered by Soundwave in his Sound Waves segment, followed by Grimlock in his Grimgrams. Ratchet had a single issue in there, issue 41, where he did Rat Chat. Dreadwind followed Grimlock, and he had Dread Tidings. And he even got a little box in the corner on the cover. You can see that it was Dreadwind and High Test were answering. High Test is his Power Master partner. They were answering the letters pages, and they got representation on the cover, which was pretty neat. And then following the forcible removal of Dreadwind and High Test, Blaster took over for Darn and Blast, rounding out until the close of the series. So what I have today is a letter sent as a response to a fan by Dreadwind, and it reads as follows. Dear Hume, that's short for human. It seems that you've been lucky enough to get your letter printed in Transformers. Not only does this give you the incredible feeling of elation from actually getting in print, but you're also the proud owner of a Transformer toy. This will undoubtedly give you hours of pleasure and stuff like that. Personally, I can't see why I go to all this trouble for you feeble fleshlings, but I suppose it's 'cause I'm such a great guy. Enjoy. Signed, Dreadwind. So this is a really neat piece for a number of reasons. First and foremost being that it's a letter from a Transformers character to a human. That's just really neat in my opinion. And it's real world. Like, we're breaking the fourth wall here. It's a Transformer writing to a human. It's on this great Marvel UK letterhead. You've got Spider-Man, you've got the Hulk, you've got the printed text. Inside the text, there's these little like glitching Hume and feeble fleshling. There's little notes in there of Dreadwind's personality. And it also beggars the question, you are now the proud owner of a Transformers toy, it says. So what toy was sent with this letter to whoever received it? Was it a carded figure? Was it a boxed figure? Was it like a Micromaster 4-pack? Was it a Firecon, a Sparkabot, one of the smaller guys? Or was it something a little bit more substantial? We don't know. Okay, so that about wraps it for that installment. Another great piece of Transformers history, one of the examples of the things that I like to keep here in the Infinity Closet. If you have anything like that, anything that you'd like to share, go ahead and send it in to me at DestronPeter. I'll take a look at it, and if it's something I think that we need to share with the world, then we'll definitely do that, and you'll get a little bit of news cred for it if that's what you're into. Until then, I'm Peter, this is the Infinity Closet, and I will talk to you later. Forever Destron. Hey everyone, thanks for taking the time to listen to me yammer like a lunatic about the things that I keep in my storage unit. I really appreciate it. If you want to, you can feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, ring the bell, do all the YouTubey stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.